Let's begin our journey by exploring the ecological niche concept, a cornerstone of modern ecology. In the spring of 1958, G. Evelyn Hutchinson visited the sanctuary of Santa Rosalia in Sicily, where he observed aquatic insects in a temporary pond. This simple observation led him to a profound realization: multiple species can coexist in the same environment by occupying distinct niches. Hutchinson's work introduced the idea of the ecological niche as a multidimensional hypervolume, distinguishing between the fundamental niche, what a species could theoretically occupy, and the realized niche, limited by competition. This foundational concept set the stage for decades of ecological research and conservation thinking. Hutchinson's visit to Mount Pellegrino and Santa Rosalia's pond was more than a scientific excursion. It was a moment that shaped our understanding of biodiversity. As he pondered the coexistence of aquatic hemiptera, he recognized that diversity is influenced by both historical and ecological processes. His insights revealed that even a small pond could serve as a model for broader ecological theories. Today, these Sicilian landscapes continue to inspire researchers, reminding us of the delicate balance that sustains life and the importance of protecting such unique habitats. Fast forward to 2024 and the niche concept has evolved. Singh and colleagues have expanded Hutchinson's ideas, introducing three key pathways that affect a species' fitness: niche choice, niche conformance, and niche construction. This modern perspective highlights adaptive plasticity, the ability of organisms to actively select environments, adjust their traits, or even modify their surroundings. These processes are not mutually exclusive and can occur together, offering species multiple strategies to cope with environmental changes. This shift in thinking is crucial for understanding how life adapts in a rapidly changing world. One striking example of ecological crisis is Lake Pergusa in central Sicily. Once the largest natural and permanent lake on the island, Pergusa has long provided refuge for amphibians and migratory birds. Today, however, it faces the threat of complete desiccation, a stark reminder of the impacts of climate change. Scientists are now investigating whether climate change is forcing some species to avoid water-stressed habitats or if ecosystem engineers are working harder to maintain suitable microclimates. The fate of Lake Pergusa underscores the urgency of conservation in the face of global change. Organisms are not passive victims of change. Through niche choice, they can seek out more favorable conditions. With niche conformance, they adjust their physical or behavioral traits to better fit new environments. And through niche construction, they actively modify their surroundings, sometimes creating entirely new habitats. These adaptive strategies are vital for survival, especially as human-induced changes accelerate. Understanding these processes helps us predict which species are most likely to thrive or struggle as their habitats transform. Recent research emphasizes that not all individuals within a species respond to change in the same way. Variability in niche breadth, the range of conditions an individual can tolerate, can be critical for a species' ability to cope with environmental shifts. Some individuals may be more flexible while others are more specialized. This diversity within populations can influence how well a species adapts to new challenges, highlighting the importance of studying responses at the individual level, not just at the species or population scale. Modern niche perspective has profound implications for conservation. It moves beyond simply explaining biodiversity to actively seeking solutions for species survival. Conservationists must now consider how species populations and even individuals react to global changes. This approach encourages proactive strategies, such as habitat restoration and the protection of ecological engineers, to support adaptive responses. The urgency to protect natural systems has never been greater, as climate change and human activities continue to reshape the world. For many researchers, Sicily remains a place of inspiration and reflection. The landscapes that once prompted Hutchinson's theories now serve as living laboratories for studying adaptation and resilience. As ecosystems face unprecedented threats, the lessons learned from these environments are more relevant than ever. The story of Santa Rosalia's pond and Lake Pergusa reminds us that conservation is not just about preserving the past, but about ensuring a future where diversity can continue to flourish. Closing, the evolution of the niche concept, from Hutchinson's early observations to today's dynamic models, highlights the need for urgent conservation action. As we face a rapidly changing world, understanding how species adapt at every level is crucial. Whether through research, policy, or community engagement, we all have a role in protecting the natural world. Let's draw inspiration from the past and work together to safeguard biodiversity for generations to come.